Grab your popcorn and find your seat. We're taking a nostalgic trip through the neon lights and projector flickers of Nanaimo's cinematic history. From grand opera houses to the era of the megaplex, here is the timeline of where Nanaimo went to the movies. The early act, 1889-1917. The silver screen era began with a touch of class and a lot of quick changes. October 18, 1889. The curtain rose for the first time at the Opera House, Nanaimo's original entertainment hub. May 11, 1908. The local Free Press announced a new player in town. The Crown Theater officially opened its doors. 1912. Cinema fever hit a peak. The Orpheum Theater debuted on January 22nd, followed by the Princess Theater on Christmas Eve. 1913, a tough year for the arts. The Crown, Orpheum, and Princess all shuttered their doors. 1914, a comeback. The old Orpheum was reborn as the Bijou on February 5th, and the Dominion joined the fray on December 15th. 1917, an era ended as the Opera House finally closed its doors for good. The Golden Age and the Drive-In, 1927-1961. As movies got bigger, so did the names behind them. November 23, 1927. Famous players moved in, transforming the Dominion into the iconic Capitol Theater. 1930 to 1935. The Bijou took a 5-year hiatus, eventually reopening in 1935 as the Strand. August 24, 1950. The outdoor era began. Famous players opened the Starlight Drive-In, changing the Friday night landscape forever. 1955 to 1956. The Strand closed in 55, and a year later, on May 4th, the Starlight was rebranded as the Cassidy Drive-In. June 29, 1961. A brand new Starlight Drive-In opened its gates on the Island Highway to capture the summer crowds. The era of change, 1972-1983. The 70s and 80s brought demolition and the rise of the twin cinema. June 17, 1972. A sad day for history buffs. The Capitol Theater closed and was later demolished to make way for a parking garage. October 26, 1972. Famous players didn't leave us hanging. They opened the Fiesta Twin Theater just months later. 1973. The lights went out for the last time at the Starlight Drive-In. 1979, modernity arrived with the opening of Caprice Theaters 1 and 2. September 30th, 1981, the mall movie experience arrived as famous players opened the Woodgrove Cinemas with 3 screens. 1983, the Roxy Theater joined the Nanaimo lineup. The big screen boom, 1992 to 1999. The 90s saw massive reshuffling and the birth of the super cinema. 1992, a chaotic year. The Fiesta 1 and 2 closed in March, and the Cassidy Drive-In closed for good. Meanwhile, Woodgrove 3 closed on October 1st, only to be rescued and renamed the Avalon by Landmark on December 4th. February 5th, 1993. The old Fiesta space got a second life as the Bay Theater. May 19, 1999. The Caprice Showcase Grand 8 exploded onto the scene with 8 screens, including 3 THX auditoriums, becoming the largest cinema on Vancouver Island. November 24, 1999. Not to be outdone, the Avalon was rebuilt into an 8-screen powerhouse. That same year, the Roxy officially took its final bow. The final credits, 2000 to 2002. The new millennium brought a final round of musical chairs for Nanaimo's screens. June 2000, the Landmark Bay 1 and 2 closed on the 8th. A week later, Caprice 1 and 2 closed, only to briefly return as the Criterion Cinesave in November. 2001, a major shift in management. The Caprice Grand 8 became the Galaxy at Rutherford Mall. Meanwhile, the Bay 1 and 2 tried for a comeback on May 11th. January 25, 2002, the end of an era. Both the Bay 1 and 2 and the Criterion Cinesave closed their doors permanently. Thanks for watching this trip down memory lane. If you enjoyed this history of Nanaimo's big screens, don't forget to like and subscribe for more local deep dives.